good, everybody? So as you all know, I have been a Honkai Star Rail enjoyer since its launch. I played day one, minute one, and it was a game that I genuinely really loved. At least for the first 6 to 9 months, I played that game basically every single day. I was clued into the story. I was glued to what was happening. I really liked the combat, how everything was going, up until Penacony started, which I took a bit of a break, and I've been taking breaks on and off Honkai Star Rail since, and I'll be honest, I still haven't managed to get through the Euphoria story. I am someone who has been affected by the sheer pace and rate at which they are releasing new and new characters. I constantly feel like, damn, every time I go back to play this game, I feel like I'm so far behind that it feels like a struggle to catch up at this point with Honkai Star Rail. So I'm definitely someone where the game is losing me a little bit, but I still log in now and then, try and do all the end games to get as far as I can, because hey, I still like the combat of the game to a certain extent, so I try my best. But now we have a video today from Longdomu. I miss Honkai Star Rail. If you don't know who Longdomu is, he is one of Tectone's ADHD hyperactive editors. Bro is a bit of a strange one, I'll be honest. Bro's a bit of a strange one. He keeps like making wolf sounds every time I talk to him. He starts speaking like in wolf language. He's a little bit odd and strange, but you know, I'm gonna do my best and give this video a shot and see where we're at. I miss Honkai Star Rail. Let's see what bro misses about this game.
Warning! Warning! Hot take incoming! Hot take incoming! You better watch out, this is a hot one! Honkai Star Rail is dog shit.
Nice! Bro said a bad word within the first 10 seconds of the video. Great work. Great work, but also he's not wrong right now. I'll be real. He ain't wrong.
Save me, Gekko!
It's been over 2 years though since Honkai Star Rail was released to the public, and as a miHoYo title it was no surprise that the game became a major hit that's still going strong till this day. But recently, the game started getting more backlash.
By the way, let's not forget, they made like $103 million if you they redid I think a bunch of the revenue for the what's it called, Sensor Tower. Yeah, 100 million, by the way, the anniversary 07.
Some people actually even quitting the game. I, for better or worse, have also quit the game, which is really concerning considering that you only need to slap some ass tits and mediocre gameplay for me to actually play the game. Which begs the question, what the hell happened? Was it the fact
what did
that
happen?
promised us less black screen white text and hit us with the white screen black text instead? Or was it the fact that the power creep has gotten so bad to the point that you have to get every new unit from every new patch so you can actually clear endgame just to
Oh, you can't say that. Oh, you really said that? You need every single new unit of every single patch to clear endgame? Oh, you just said a cardinal sin. Oh, he just said a bro is spreading misinformation. Shara's gonna be on your ass. Mr. Pokey will be on your ass. You don't need all the new characters to clear the endgame content of the game. That's just silly. That's just silly.
receive extra 160 jades?
If you're a broke boy, just say so.
Or maybe the real problem is that there's still no goddamn skip button for the story-ass story. Like, can we kick Xiaoxi? All my homies hate Xiaoxi.
Yeah, get him out. Get him out. He made like one decent story in Honkai Impact and that was it, right? Am I crazy? Like, bro actually just made one good story and people think he's like a god. He think he's he knows how to write stories. Get him in Honkai Star Rail. I promise you it'll be good. And then he made like the most long, boring ass story possible.
I spent a good amount of time thinking about this, using 110% of my brain power, analyzing every move, every shift in energy, every website, connecting all the dots. Brain power, analyzing every move, every shift in energy, every...
We all know. We all know.
Website, connecting all the dots, just trying to figure out how a game like Honkai Star Rail could have possibly fallen off this hard. And then it hit me. The game didn't fall off. We're just
greedy and stupid.
I think we can all agree that Honkai Star Rail is heading in.
We're just greedy and stupid. It's our fault, guys. It's our fault for not investing in our account properly.
To the wrong direction. It feels like the devs just don't really care about the game anymore, whether it's because they want players to play their other titles or because their focus has shifted to upcoming projects. But man,
I don't know if I agree with that. I don't know if I agree with that the devs don't care about the game. I think they do care about their game. Do you know why? Because it made them $100 million. It made $100 million. They absolutely care about Honkai Star Rail. But you know what they care about? They care about how best to monetize their game. That's what it is. It's not about the player friendliness or the player experience. Like, no, they care about how many smackaroons they can leech out of your pocket every single month now. Why? How do they do that? By releasing these cool characters all the time that you need for your endgame modes. So yes, Logdobu, I disagree with you. They absolutely care about their game. It's their favorite child right now. Honkai Star Rail is their favorite child. They just care about how they could rinse you, man. They just care about how they could rinse you. Keep you around and interest you enough by putting the lore here and there. Have a story that's interesting sometimes and maybe gets you to stick around. Have cool characters that make you keep coming back to pull on. Having collabs like the Fate collab that gets a bunch of players who might have quit the game to come back to play because, oh, it's a Fate collab. Time to bring all the people back after they've left. They do care about their game. They do care about retention, but why do you think that is?
With my shitty ass team and hearing the boss theme go,
We made a choice, go fight against your fate.
Scenes like this made me completely forget that I was playing a quote-unquote free game. The production value, the music, the sheer cinematic drama, it was literally insane. It felt like I was playing a full-blown...
I'm gonna say something controversial. I think I'm actually gonna say something controversial. If you go back and play Honkai Star Rail, the only thing that was really peak about Balabog is the boss fight. The actual story is kind of like boring. But like, Cocolia fight is great. Music was great. Great experience. Cinematic peak. It's good. It's still good. But actually Balabog's not actually as good as you think it is. I disagree, but okay. Have you replayed Balabog? I came to this conclusion after I replayed Balabog on a free-to-play account. I made a free-to-play account to do a Nuzlocke Honkai Star Rail run where if a character died, I can't use them again. And Balabog's just not that great. But yeah.
AAA title disguised as a gacha game. Those were the times I was actually invested in. Those were the times where I had the most...
Oh, the Dan Hong reveal was crazy though. Where he like parts the seas, that was peak cinema. Shame we get like 30 seconds of cutscenes every like 10 fucking hours in this game.
Fun. Those were the times where I still jerked off to Kafka. Now she's not even in the story anymore. Events were actually fun. Stuff like Ethereum Wars or the museum event really stood out. They had gameplay, variety, and felt engaging. Nowadays, I can barely remember what event even happened because they're just drowned in endless dialogue. It feels like I'm just stuck in a visual novel. If I really wanted to play a visual novel, I would have played the Fate series instead, because I actually get to there. Speaking about dialogue, we all know the only reason why this game still doesn't have a skip button is because if they added one, the 8-hour story experience would suddenly shrink down to 2 hours with 15 minutes of cutscenes. Or actually, scrap the cutscenes, just add in the black screen white text. Think about it. Someone on the dev team actually sat there and said, the players want more cutscenes. Wait, I have it. What if we just revert the colors? Also, we're posting a developer note saying we're working on it a patch after. Because remember guys, we're just a small indie company after all. God, you're so smart. I hope the way enjoys his 9th year.
So wait, what are we trying to say? Are we trying to say like they said they'd do cutscenes and then they didn't, or like they'll do the cutscenes next patch instead? Like I'm not too sure. I'm not too sure what point is being made here. Like are we saying that they like what? Because here's what I think that's happened, right? They're basically putting all the cutscenes that they would have put out on social medias and putting them into the game. They're taking those and putting them into the game to increase the amount of time that you spend looking at cutscenes. That's what I think is happening. They said they'll improve the storytelling 2 patches later. Yeah, they keep going. Oh, we'll down the line we'll change things. But then those things never come. It's like when they announced that they go to buff old units like 3 fucking patches ago, and now we're still waiting another 2 patches for this to actually happen, right? And now we're still goddamn waiting. You know, they're taking a sweet time, and I have a theory as to why that's happening, right? because they never intended to do that until they get called out for it, right? It makes sense. Otherwise, they would just announce it like, hey, we've had this where we've changed it up. So we're buffing characters next patch. Story's going to be improved for next patch. But the reason why they announced it so long ago is because they only just started working on it because it's a hot topic of conversation. That's genuinely my opinion and my tinfoil hat theory. That's why it's taking so long, because they only just did it because of the backlash. They didn't do it because they wanted to.
Even simulated universe is exciting, not because I'm bad at the game, okay, I was actually bad at the game, but because it was actually hard to do. Or when Swarm Disaster came out, I remember doing that over and over again. We don't get stuff like that anymore. These days I only do simulated universe for free jades. It doesn't feel rewarding, it feels more like a chore than anything. The game had so much to offer, so much content overall. Everything was fresh, all the units were viable or at least playable. Nowadays, in order to play my favorite unit, I have to fully invest into them with all the best supports in the game, only to end up doing no damage at all. HoYo has a
I mean, your mistake is using Blade. Do you know what's crazy? Blade was never like overwhelmingly strong when he came out. He was always like okay. Blade was always okay when he came out, and now he's just ass. To the point where you could lose your 50-50 to him now, which is crazy. You can actually lose your 50-50. I got Blade when his banner came out, and when he had a rerun, I spent to get his E1, because I'm like, oh, maybe I'll make him good. Now you're gonna just get it by losing a 50-50. What? So mad. I'm so mad what they did to my boy, bro. I'm so mad what they did to my boy. Oh my goodness.
Pattern. They're great at making
Blade is now reduced to a casterous support, but he's a pretty good casterous support, but oh my god.
Game fun and engaging during the first year. For example, Genshin Impact was really good at first. I mean, I played it for a bit and thought it was pretty fun. But after a while, it's like, nah, I don't want to play with you no more. It's like they've either forgotten how to make a good game, or they just don't care anymore and they're just there to milk the cow. And it actually shows, with the game progressively getting more predatory, dark pathing you into the cancerous banner and adding a goddamn spending event. Not to mention the HP inflation, practically forcing you to pull the next unit. Like I started when Blade came out. He's been benched since 2023. No wonder bro wants to kill himself. It's just
I've used Blade in every single MOC, but more often than not, he's always been partnered with like a dual DPS team. Like I ran Blade Jingyuan quite a lot.
sad how a game I once looked forward to, whether for the story, end game content, or even events, has become something I hardly even play anymore.
Wait, bro's using the JJK OST in his video? Is bro using JJK OST in his video? Am I gonna get claimed for this video now? God damn. God damn it.
Which is why this video is sponsored by Wuthering Waves. So how do we actually fix the game? I'm not here just to trash it for the sake of it. The reason why I've been so critical is because I genuinely care about the game. I wouldn't be this passionate if I didn't like the game in the first place. So these are the things that I think could help make Honkai Star Rail a better game.
Ooh, I'm excited for this. Is he gonna say big booty bitches? Let's see.
Step 1. Kick Shao C! Like, brother, I'd rather have a shorter, well-paced story than sit through constant lore dumps and over-explanations. This guy has been ruining Honkai Star Rail since he took over. Where did the glazing come from? This guy...
Honkai Star Rail was already getting rude before Xiaoji came on board, I'll be real. It started to suffer, like, way before he came on board. It's not just a story. Bro was like... Bro just basically added momentum to the plane crashing. That's what he did. He pushed down on the stick with the plane falling out the sky. You know, he's just increasing the speed of it going to fucking shit.
Guy sucks ass! And why is the story 8 hours long? Step 2. Introduce...
The 3.2 story is 8 hours long. The 3.2 story.
Use a power ceiling. A power ceiling would stop the endless stat inflation and make team building about strategy, not just pulling the newest 5-star. Instead of brute forcing content with raw power, players would focus on more synergy, mechanics, and creative team comps. This idea is actually by Fletur. I have no clue how to spell your name, brother. He actually explains it really well. I'm gonna link his video about it down below. Step 3. Remove global passives.
Honestly, I think the queen might resurrect from the grave before this happens. They ain't gonna remove a mechanic. Actually, I think it's illegal for them to do this, by the way. Now they've added global passive into Casterous' kit, it would be illegal for them to then remove it. It's there now. They literally legally cannot do this. And that's it. It's done. They can't remove it. 07. 07.
The game is already pretty.
No, this illegal shit is just a myth. Really? I don't know about that one, man. I don't know about that one. When you spend money to buy a character in a gacha game that has a certain kit that is advertised, if suddenly you remove that feature, you are not getting what you pay for. That is misleading. They can't do that.
Enough. We don't need no global passives. I have HoYo, listen. You guys make enough money. Like, can we? Are you fucking kidding me? Step 4. Wait, is this step 4? Add better events. Like, we all know that you guys can do that. We all know that you know how to do better. Dude, if I have to play this cookie clicker thingy again, I'm gonna fucking kill myself, honestly. On God, I'm gonna kill myself. On God. Step 5. Change the endgame cycle. This might be a hot take, but can we just speed up the endgame cycle? Like, I ain't trying to wait 40 days for Memory of Chaos. And we all know that Memory of Chaos is the best. Let me just get to the meat and potatoes a bit faster, you know what I mean? No one is excited for Pure Fiction or Apocalyptic Shadow. Let's be honest.
I don't know. I like Apocalyptic Shadow. I think Apocalyptic Shadow is really the place to... Memory of Chaos is... I don't know if I agree with this take. Memory of Chaos is very much geared towards, like, the banner of the month. You know? It will have buffs that dictate the characters from that banner. Apocalyptic Shadow changes up where other characters with other metas previously will work. You know what I mean? Like, Apocalyptic Shadow, suddenly you will have a boss where you will want characters that weakness break. And you might not get that in the Memory of Chaos that month because whatever the banner characters kind of do. So I kind of like Apocalyptic Shadow for that reason because it is a place where you can use other units.
Step 7. Simply...
Yeah, more endgame modes that spreads value across more archetypes is generally good. That's what I mean. Like, Pure Fiction has a place where you can use characters. Apocalyptic Shadow, you can use more variety of characters in Apocalyptic Shadow than I feel like in Memory of Chaos a lot of the time. But yeah.
Quit.
You don't play the game? Reptar, I've played hundreds of hours of Honkai Star Rail. What? Brother, I've played hundreds of hours of Honkai Star Rail. What are we saying? Do you want to see my game time? Do you want to see my... I've literally played hundreds of hours of that game.
The game. Yep. Quitting the game is the best solution. We all know that HoYo knows how to make the game better. They've proven it before. Like when ZZZ fully removed the TV system. But they won't actually do anything until enough people stop playing and the numbers start dropping. So are you gonna be a good boy and stop playing the game? Or are you a fucking slave to the system? But dog, hey.
Brother.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm being a hypocrite here. I'm probably gonna come back for the fake color anyway, but for the time being, I will quit the game. But I still got an Anaxa. You know what? Just scrap all of this. Who fucking cares? Just...
Okay, so bro's not quitting the game. Bro's actually not quitting the game. He's not. Bro, he's gonna be playing it tomorrow. Bro's a virtue signaler. Bro's gonna play it literally. Bro's gonna play it tonight, actually. Bro's probably playing the game right now.
Guys, just get a job.
Review. This one, honestly, for a first video, I'm very impressed, Longdomu. For a first video, I'm very impressed and I'm very proud of you. I feel like you said a lot of things that a lot of us are feeling about Honkai Star Rail. I'm glad you're getting your thoughts out there, and it was very funny and a very well put together video, okay? I'm very proud of you. If you want some feedback, not even 8 minutes, I know, bad CC. If you want some feedback, because I have a lot of feedback I can give you. I could talk to you about it later if you like. Because I feel like there's a few things, but yeah, great video overall. I rushed it, okay? I feel like you kind of put 3 videos into one very quickly. Like, honestly, this whole section here could be its own video. Like, how to fix Honkai Star Rail. Talking about power creep in Honkai Star Rail. The story experience of Honkai Star Rail. Wet dog 8. This is a great video. I'm very proud that you're making it, and I want to see more from you, okay? I'm gonna give you a like and subscribe, alright? Everybody go shove to Longdomu, okay? A good dude. A very good dude. I appreciate it. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe. I appreciate y'all. I'm live every single day on Twitch, 11 a.m. DMT. I'll see you on the next one. Peace.
Twitch.tv/Captain Cabinetz, Captain Cabinetz.